All right, so we'll just let the gate get closed there. After you take her off, Tracy, you can either keep your halter and rope with you, or you can go put it down, and then you're going to plan to just walk away and stand in the middle of the ring, and we'll just kind of observe and we'll see how it's going with her horses. And what you'll find with these examples of the horses is when the horse is kind of more yellow or green, like they're a little bit more kind of calm, quiet, or kind of like half asleep, they tend to need the cheek hold because they're not really exploring and wanting to investigate things on their own, where the horses that tend to be more energetic and all over the place, sometimes you have better luck, like you don't end up having to go to the cheek hold to help them out. They end up figuring it out just because they're more willing to kind of explore. All right, so right away your horse kind of went to the other end of the ring and is checking out. And so very different horse from Kalila, who we just saw, where this horse went and completely bypassed a whole bunch of things and just went from one end to the other. We can see a little bit of playfulness, so that kind of tossing of the head is kind of playful, like, woohoo, this could be fun. But not actually super anxious. So when we see that head tossing, that snaking of the head, but then we see the horse kind of just walk off like this, where they're pretty calm and now it's going to have a roll, lets us know that the horse isn't super stressed or anxious when they're doing that head toss. It's more kind of playful, this could be fun in nature, and your horse is in a more kind of thinking state of mind. Having a good roll there.
He's been at the salmon since last summer.
Ah.
And he's been on the stone rest for 3 weeks.
So this feels really nice to him. And again, if you wanted to teach him to lay down, if you wanted to go up and give him a cookie, you could, but you also don't have to. It's totally up to you. Woohoo! This is exciting. This is fun. It's so adorable. And then if he looks at you, you can offer your hand. Woohoo! So he's pretty playful. He wants to play. So as he's doing this, we're still observing, okay, so has he traveled all around the ring? So far he's come to this corner a couple times, so that's interesting. But he did go to the other corner too. But isn't that interesting that he's gone now across that diagonal twice?
Should I be moving out of his way when he does that?
It's kind of up to you. If you feel like you might get accidentally kiffed, it's okay to move. Okay, so he's been going from one corner to the next. You notice that? He goes to this corner and then he goes to the other corner. Woohoo! All right. And he could be going from those two corners because they're both the ones with kind of gates. But now he's kind of exploring and he's going around to this next corner here too. Okay, so he's pretty willing to go to whatever corner. He's pretty interested in everything that's going on. So Tracy, what do you think would be a good game to try playing with him?
Of the ones that are there?
Yeah.
I'm going to say the 45 or the quadrants. Or the other one.
I would actually go to Mirror because he's being like really energetic. Like he's read not in an anxious way, he's just read in an energetic, playful way. So Tracy, you get to run and go visit some corners. And you're going to be aware of him, but don't necessarily watch him too closely. Yeah, and just go from corner to corner. And when you get to a corner, hang out for a little bit because he tends to hang out for a little bit at corners. So stay for a little bit and then ready, boom, go to the next corner. Go, 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 fast, fast, fast. Go right across the diagonal. Go, 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 go. Get your exercise. And then just hang out there for a little bit. And we'll kind of observe and we'll see what's going on. And then he kind of, he's looking out over there. It could be because the other horses and people are there, but we'll just kind of, remember you're matching energy, so it doesn't make sense for you to keep running if now he's kind of going, oh, well that's, I ran with you to that corner and like, you changed. You went to the next corner. Fine, I'm going back over here. Woohoo! Good stuff. And then just let him, and offer your hand, and always let him check in with you if he wants to. And kind of check out that corner with him and be like, that's a good looking corner. Now go, 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 get to the next one. Woohoo! It's so fun. It's so fun. And just kind of hang out there for a second. Now he doesn't tend to go to that corner, Tracy, so I just want you to be aware of that on his own, that's the one corner that he doesn't necessarily go. So when you're going to a corner and you're trying to get him to go with you, maybe choose one of the other three. Okay, so when you're ready, go. And then kind of stay there for a second. And be interested in that corner. Be like, this is a very interesting, we like looking out at this corner. Good. Let him check in with you. And then start with a walk, but head off to a different corner, one of the three that he tends to go to. And then go run there. Go, 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 go. You were a little bit too slow, but that's okay. Yeah, go to your corner. Yeah, good stuff. Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. He nearly went all the way with you. That was good. Just stay there for a second. Because he's kind of at an in-between. Like he's a little bit red, but he's also showing us that he can kind of stand still for a little bit too. He does like to go to those two corners in particular. Very good. So Tracy's being interesting. She's hitting the mounting block. He's kind of like, oh, what you doing over there? That looks like it could be fun. Cool. And then allow him to connect with you. Does he want to touch hands? Nice. Let him be, and then ready, go. Go to a corner. Go, 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 go. Woohoo! Yeah, and then check out that corner, man. That's a cool looking corner. Tracy's like, I didn't realize I signed up for a fitness club. All right, now go to the next one. Go back to the gate, because that's probably where he's going to want to go. Ready? Go, 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 go. The gate, Tracy, the other gate. There you go. Go, 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 go. And then hang out there for a second. He's like, this is so much fun. He's like, okay, let's go to the next one now. You just hang out there. You can breathe for a second and then you can go to the next one. So this is why we give you a slightly smaller space to play in. So it's not as hard. Okay, so let him come. Let him connect. Good, and now go to the gate. Yeah, go, 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 go. Woohoo! Yeah, cool, and then hang out in that corner. Yeah, and you just stay there and be really interested. Woohoo! And then remember, when he looks at you, make sure you settle down though. Because if you keep jumping up and down, he might think you want him to run away. Especially because in the horse's past, usually they've been chased at some point in time in their lives. So they can misinterpret that behavior pretty quickly. Yeah, he's having a great time. Good, and then as he comes over, you can just offer your hand. Nice, good, and then just breathe, good, and then go, good, 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 good. Woohoo! And then pause, good, and offer your hand again. And when you offer your hand, just try to offer it a little bit more like softly. Careful that you're not raising it out like a stop sign. You want it to be kind of like, like, hey, would you like to check in here? And when he does touch your hand, just take a moment to kind of breathe and be, so he doesn't learn to touch your hand and then think go. That was interesting. He left with an exhale that time. He didn't quite run away. So we'll just take a moment to just observe for a second, because he didn't leave with, notice how he's starting to breathe out a little bit more, and he didn't leave with quite the same gung-ho as he did before. So you want to try to notice those kind of signals from our horse when they're starting to be like, becoming a little less energetic, because then it means that you don't have to move quite so fast. Notice how he's walking there, Tracy? So what I want you to try to do is just go walk over to that gate now. So you can walk with a bit of a pep in your step. Oh, like he's like, oh, she's going, she's playing again, I'm coming. Woohoo! And you can go walk over to your spot. Good. And kind of look out at your spot there. He's kind of looking out at this corner over here. Good, and allow him to come over to you if that's what he's going to do. And if not, then remember we've given ourselves permission to observe. So there's no right or wrong here. We're just kind of playing around and trying to get our horse to see us as a place of comfort, a place where they can feel happy, and that they don't have to fight us to try to get away from us, that they can, want to be with us. Good, and just allow him to check in with you there. Very nice. And then see if you can just calmly walk away. Because now he's in a much calmer place, right? He's kind of shown us. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that nice? And then just stop for a second and just exhale. And the crowd goes wild. Nice. All right, and then you can go walk away and go get your halter and your rope. Isn't that insane? And so that kind of goes with what I was saying with horses that are more exuberant. Usually you don't have to get to a cheek hold because they're more willing to explore. Like he was already in a more energetic state, so it's just easier. He was more willing to explore that possibility. Whereas with a horse like Kalila, that's very kind of slow and timid, more inside her body, then we ended up needing the cheek hold. So you get your halter and your rope and figure everything out, and then you can always get your horse back later. It's okay that he left there and didn't wait while you were getting your stuff. So make sure you're kind of organized and you know what you're doing. And then when you go to get your horse, try going to the 45 and offering your hand for him to connect. Whenever we're kind of messing around with our tools, I never get upset if my horse leaves me because I wasn't really focused on them. Good, so just go walking. And think, how did I get my horse's attention before? I went walking and I kind of went somewhere. Just whistling to try to get his attention. He's like, no, I saw you pick up the halter and we're having way too much fun in here. Good. And just extend your hand and allow him to come to you. Good, and offer your hand. And remember, the purpose of these sessions is just getting that horse just exactly like that, like willing to be with you and not thinking, okay, you've taken off that halter and now I want nothing to do with you. We want our horse to start to see us as that partner. We still want them to listen to us and follow our guidance, but first we need them to feel like they can hang out with us and they can interact with us. So great job, Tracy. That was really good. All right, well done.